I started in this as a teacher. So I came from another school where I felt constantly judged and constantly alone in my practice. And entering this space, it became very clear. And I think we've seen this over the years as new teachers come into the space. There's a very clear culture of it's okay to mess up. We're all in this together. Let's be messy in it. I mean, I remember in my previous school having evaluations or observations where my principal or coach would basically just give me a list of all the things I did wrong, right? And and in the back of my head, I'm thinking, I'd like to see you do better, right? And what we had the opportunity to do is I'd get to learn alongside Jessica. I get to see her make mistakes. I'd get to have Teresa come into my classroom and puzzle through, ooh, how do we respond to that student response that we had no ability to predict because kids are unpredictable, right? And it felt like I could go into any of my colleagues' classrooms at any time and say, hey, how did you puzzle through this? Or can you believe what happened when I tried this out? It suddenly just didn't feel so alone. And I think teaching can feel so isolating when you're by yourself in a classroom with children all day. It can feel lonely. And when you run into the problems you inevitably run into in unpredictable encounters with children, you you feel like you don't often have the safety to go to someone else and say, hey, this felt really hard today. um, there was just really this sense of, yeah, teaching is the hardest job, and teaching in a way that is responsive to kids is the very hardest job. And we all want to puzzle through that together. And that just made it feel like such a intellectual, inspiring environment to be in, where I was constantly being challenged, but in a way that felt generative versus kind of scary or punitive, right?